Welcome into the Yak. Sponsored by Roback. Roback.com. Promo code YAK. 20% off your first purchase. Roback.com. Promo code YAK. Q-Zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, everything. Shorts coming up. Roback.com. Promo code YAK for 20% off your first purchase. Through the end of this week. If you can see the seat next to me, Brandon has quit.
Yeah, Brandon's out.
Brandon did quit. He was like, I'm out. I can't take this disrespect.
Good riddance.
Can't take Dave saying I'm a moron. And he's gone.
He's driving Ubers.
He's driving Ubers. He's doing DoorDash.
I will remember you.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Will you remember me?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Turns out you just can't stop somebody from quitting. They can just not show up.
He can just leave.
Yeah.
We tried to kidnap him.
It's funny that it took him a week to realize that.
Yeah, we were like, he's like, wait, so I can just get up and walk out this door?
And he did. Like JoJo.
Guys, I'm just sitting over here and kind of.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, dude. You never sit on that side.
I'm just over here.
What the hell? I didn't know you were over there.
My brand new Roback hoodie.
I was looking this way. This is where
No.
you usually sit.
I'm over here in Kyle's seat.
Oh, man.
I thought you were Kyle this whole time.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody broke my mic stand, so I
Kyle.
had to come over here.
Closer to the cowbell. The Sacramento Kings.
Actually, I don't
cowbell.
know if I can sit here.
I don't think you can either.
No, I don't think you can. I think you got to sass us.
I gotta go sit.
Do we have giant rectangle sensor bar technology?
Go sit in Sass's seat.
Fuck.
Be fast.
Yeah.
Wait, crawl under.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'll block it.
Oh, no.
All right, we're good.
Oh, no.
Job is safe for another day.
Speaking
Good thing that Roan is the exact size.
He really is.
Oh, my God.
speaking of Kyle,
Mm-hmm.
are you guys going to go to Kyle Day?
So my name isn't Kyle. So what he's out of town, but I spoke for him as his mouthpiece. We're sending him.
Okay, because I do have you in my phone as KB's friend Nick.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of are a little bit of a
I
Kyle?
thought I was pedophile Nick in your.
No.
I have second KB in my phone.
Appreciate
I
that,
also
guys.
have KV's friend Nick because it was when you first started.
Appreciate it,
Well,
boy.
that means you're Kyle.
Yeah.
You're Kyle.
You're Kyle.
Fuck, I gotta go to Kyle, Texas.
Wait, so they're doing all the Kyles in one place?
Yeah, Kyle, Texas.
Are they just gonna like do one of those when you see a forest fire and the plane comes and drops water, it's just Monster Energy
It's got to be.
over all the Kyles?
I think this kind of seems like it's going to be a genocide.
I feel like it's a trap.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like, hey, let's get all the Kyles in one place. We could just, again, you could either put a Huffy or a Monster Energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, ramp.
Yeah, ramps. Yeah, just a big ramp.
Walk them off the ramp like lemmings.
Yeah.
Kyles.
Like I used to hunt.
It's also their
Mammoth.
fourth try.
What do y'all think the current biggest ever gathering of Kyle's is?
Hi, any motocross event.
Any motocross event or monster truck. Yeah.
Games, yeah.
X Games. Yeah.
Is it only dude Kyle's?
Maybe a West Virginia like rehab center.
That's usually just everybody in the state.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the best name to gather? Like, what would be the coolest ass
When I
gathering
first
of
started,
dudes?
I tried to have a crew of Hoyts. I wanted a bunch.
There's not enough Hoyts, though.
There wasn't enough Hoyts.
Not enough Hoyts.
But I was like, oh, here comes Nick and the Hoyts. I thought that would be so sick.
There's like 3 Hoyts.
There's probably more.
It's the coolest crew.
Coolest crew. Who'd be the coolest crew?
Travis?
I don't think
I know he's done that.
proven that one.
Two Kyle adjacent.
Man.
I have some mics that I could unleash.
Mics are always a strong.
many mics,
Yeah,
though?
but they're
Mics.
strong.
But it's
Mics are
easiest to
strong.
assemble, though.
It'd be millions, though.
You know what would be a cool group? Dicks.
Ooh.
Like, because that's like an
You've been saying
older,
that.
classier, like a gathering of dicks. They all have beer bellies. They have cigars.
Yeah.
A lot of
Politicians in there.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, there's a wide range of dicks.
Yep.
Dicks in all shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Yep.
White dicks. Well, pretty much all white dicks.
Some with short hair, some uncut.
So the record they're going for to break was a gathering of Ivans.
Ivans.
Was that Russia?
It was in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Okay.
Herzegovina.
Is it both of them?
But you're right. There are women Kyles too, and I bet if you're a hot lady
Oh, no.
Kyle at Kyle Fest, like
Richards.
Kyle Richards.
Not allowed.
There's not women Kyle's.
Definitely
Yes,
not.
there is Kyle. Yeah, Kyle Richards. Like
That's the only one I know.
Is Kylie Jenner a Kyle? She's a Kylie.
She would be a Kylie. Is Kyrie Irving a Kyle? No, he's a Kyrie.
Well, there's no L in Kyrie.
Okay.
It's like Jewish. It's like Kyle.
How Kyle is she? She's a little Kylie.
I guess we got to go.
Right.
What is the coolest name?
Did you say what like that?
What? What is it?
A group of Dusties would be cool. Dust cloud.
Dusties.
Oh, I love that answer.
Rolling in with a group of Dusties.
Or a
I'm not
bunch
gonna
of.
lie, a group of atoms would kind of be cool.
That's a molecule.
That's a molecule.
Yeah.
That's
a
also your
nuclear
name.
bomb, brother.
Yeah, when
Nick
you
would be on
split,
it.
everybody just
When
explodes.
everyone leaves, bam.
How would a big group of Anthonys be?
I think Anthony's would go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Anthony is one of those names that you get a lot of super Italian guys, but you also get black guys. You get
Tony,
everything.
Tony.
I don't want any Tonys. I just want guys to go by Anthony.
Yeah, I think Anthony might be one of the answers because
Yeah.
that spreads everything.
Any white guy named Anthony is inherently cooler because he's named Anthony.
Right.
Get the chains out.
Yeah. What?
What about I meant just on the neck.
Oh.
Well, that your people are wearing voluntarily. What about Jesuses in Mexico? Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
yeah.
Bunch of Jesuses.
Yeah, I would like to see a bunch of Pedros.
Who would be a gathering
would.
of Muhammad's or a gathering of Jesus's?
Gathering
Muhammad.
Muhammad's.
Muhammad's.
Muhammad's
There's gotta
would
be more
kill.
of those.
Well,
There'd be a lot of
Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh, yikes. Sheesh.
Muhammad's would kill a gathering competition. Is what I was trying to
Yes.
say.
Well, they really would.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, how do they do Mecca? Can you show a picture of that? How
Oh, it's
do you get
insane.
around? It does look incredible.
Isn't
Some
today?
slow
How do you
walking
get
Ellis.
around?
Today's Eid, right? Today's the end of
Oh, hey,
Ramadan.
guys.
Today the end?
I think
What's up,
today's the
Frank?
final day of Ramadan.
Come on in. Yeah, Julio,
Yes.
get in here. Get your fat ass in here.
Oh, my God.
Look at this fat ass. All right, actually, this is a good conversation for Julio because
Yes.
Thick ankles to hold up all that ass.
you've probably
too.
been here. Well, first of all, we were having the discussion what would be the coolest group of names to have a gathering because they're trying to do the world record for Kyle's in Kyle, Texas. Roan said Anthony. I think Anthony might be.
Brandon said Anthony. I said Jesus. is in
Ron
Don't
it.
even
said
give me
Anthony.
credit for saying
Roan
that.
said Anthony.
I remember saying Anthony.
For some reason, I was thinking Mecca. Have you been?
No, but I want to.
Are you allowed to go?
Yeah, you sort of
Convert, right?
you have to become a Muslim. I think there's a way to.
You would do that just for a weekend in Mecca?
I think it's a little controversial. There's ways around having to do it for real. I think they can just like sign the thing for you. But I've also heard that they don't even check on the bus. Like they might make you say some shit.
That would
She
suck,
being
though.
Muslim?
That would really
You
suck.
got all the way there, and they did check.
That would suck. Agreed. So I don't know. I would like to do this in a way that is non-controversial if I ever do it. Wrap my head around it when I
How
get
do
there.
they check? They go under the hood?
No, they literally get on the bus and they're like, all right, if you're Muslim, recite the thing. And you have to like
That's
say-
not really checking.
Agreed. But there's the risk that they might. You have like a certificate or something too.
So,
A certificate of Islam.
Yeah, so
how many people go?
a lot.
Like, how do they get around?
You're supposed to, you like have to go. It's like
Right.
part of
Well, at least like once in your lifetime, right?
Yeah.
And then
Hajj.
once you go, you're considered like they call you like a haji, like you've been, and so
Yeah.
you're a little more
Right.
elevated in your.
But what? I don't even just know the logistics of, like, I have a fear for very large crowds, and that, I saw the aerial view. Like, are there enough hotels? Is that a dumb question?
Not a dumb question. I don't
So
know.
is there like tickets to be up front? Like that's the hot spot to be. Like who gets to be
True.
up front?
Game Time app?
Yeah, you'd have to.
Why not?
They have
Be sick.
they build out infrastructure in theory for it every year.
Why wouldn't they just keep that?
it's like the World Cup or something.
yeah,
Take it
Every
down.
year.
Is it a ticket
Oh,
event?
shit. This is happening
Why
again?
would they take it down?
I think so.
It's not ticketed?
I think it's like one of those things. So I've been to like comparable things that are like places where everybody goes for pilgrimages in Iraq.
Name a comparable thing.
It's called Karbala. It's
Really?
like one of the most holy shrines of one of the imams' tomb is supposedly there.
Wow.
So anyway, tons of people go there, and in the hotel rooms, dude, there'll be like 4 beds in one room. Something like that. 4 single beds in one room. Our hotel rooms were like that. So maybe they do stuff like that. I'm not really sure, but Mecca is like the biggest scale of that.
It is kind of funny when you think about, like, the large gathering stuff and everyone going to Mecca, and then the comparable thing is, like, Coachella. And then it kind of makes sense that they're like,
Fuck you guys.
kind of suck.
Or
Like,
we
I kind of agree
rock.
with you guys. Yeah.
Have they been to Coachella?
Burning Man? Yeah.
Actually, after fucking Frank Ocean's performance, I could see why Coachella kind of sucks now.
Yeah, that was pathetic.
Trash, bro.
Was it bad?
Yeah, I don't think he sang.
He did
What
like
do you do?
What do you
he
mean?
did like 5
It was
minutes.
horrible. I
And
watched
he's
it on a
not doing the
TikTok
second
live.
week.
He just
And-
played his, yeah.
It's trash.
There's Ray
And I-
Romano, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty
Ray
cool.
Romano.
Oh, wow,
Everybody
there he
loves
is.
that
The legend.
Rowan.
Or just he's not even doing the second weekend. I don't know. He just
Oh,
He said because he broke his ankle?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, is Ray Romano coming?
Oh, yeah, he is coming.
Oh boy. Oh,
Romano.
Ray Romano.
Yeah?
Oh.
What's
Ray
up?
Romano.
What's up, dude?
Man,
What are you doing?
what's up?
What goes on in here? Oh, I'm going to
Oh.
He's talking about like pilgrimages and shit.
Yeah,
like that right now.
pretty much we've invented a show, everyday YouTube show, where thousands of people watch us talk about pretty much nothing. So today we were talking about what would be
right in. I fit right in.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about what would be the coolest name gathering because they're trying to get all the Kyles to go to Kyle, Texas. Ray actually would be pretty cool.
But Ray's
My
son.
kids, I
Tampa.
have identical twins, and they just went to Twinsburg, where they have every year a convention of twins, like 500 sets of identical.
Okay, so I got a question.
Yeah.
Don't take offense to this. Well, you wouldn't, but maybe your sons would. I have a theory that all twins at some point do kiss on the lips because if I saw myself, I would kiss myself just to see.
What if
You just
think
love
you're
yourself.
ugly?
Have you ever caught
What
your-
if you think you're ugly?
Oh, yeah.
True, but have you ever caught your sons kissing?
I'm not.
That's the question.
Not yet.
I used to have a bit about having identical twins is good, but there's a danger because you want them to be good looking.
Right.
Because when they're little, they're cute no matter what.
Yeah.
But when they become older, what if they're not? Because we will notice that. If you see one ugly man walk across the room,
Yeah.
that's no big deal. If you see the same ugliness right behind him,
Yeah.
you're going to pick up on
Twice
it.
Yes.
as ugly.
Ugly twins. Yeah,
Yes,
I've
ugly
never thought about
twins.
that. That's a parent's biggest fear.
Yeah. My son is 3.5 years old. He saw some twins the other day. We were walking down the street, and he just pointed. He goes, "What are those?" And I was just like,
I still say that.
"Yeah,
to my
yeah.
twins.
How did that happen?"
I took one when they were like 3 years old. I was living in New York, and I took one to L.A. I had to go do some show or whatever, my wife and I. So it's the first time they're separate. And when we got in the hotel room, we heard, after a couple minutes, we heard a clank, a bang. And we looked in the other room, and it was my one twin standing next to a full-length mirror. He thought he saw his brother.
And he wanted to kiss him.
Yeah, he wanted to kiss him.
Yeah.
He wanted to kiss him. Yeah.
All right. Well, Ray, thank you for
All right, thank
stopping
you,
by.
guys.
Yeah, you're the best,
Yeah.
man.
Can I plug my movie?
Yes, please do.
Is this live?
Yes.
Somewhere in Queens is in theaters tomorrow.
Hell yes.
And go see it because my daughter just got engaged and I needed to make $500,000.
Okay. Okay.
Go see his movie.
Very specific amount of.
You should do a GoFundMe. That would actually be funny.
Oh, you should. Please help out Ray.
All right. Thanks, Ray.
See you later.
Appreciate it.
I guess we know what his daughter's wedding budget is.
Yeah. That would be so. If you're like a celebrity like Ray Romano, who you assume is rich, but maybe not like the wealthiest, and he did a GoFundMe for his daughter's wedding, just to see the backlash.
Having a TV show in syndication is
I bet he's
insane.
With your
Oh,
name.
very
in it.
fucking
Doing very
rich.
well.
Yeah.
And he's also been on some other hits since then. Men of a Certain Age, I think, was a really good show. He was in The Big Sick.
He was
which
really
is
good in The Big Sick.
phenomenal
Oh,
movie.
he's a voice in what animated movie?
Oh, yeah, he was in
Yeah.
one of those animated
In
movies.
Madagascar?
Oh yeah, he's
I
got
think
a
everybody
great
was in
animated
Madagascar.
voice.
Yes, he was in Madagascar.
He does stand up too. Like
Right.
A ton of stand up.
Really good.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mooseport residuals have to be crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I just had a full-on social anxiety attack when you asked him if his sons kissed each other.
I asked
Saw
him,
that happening in real time.
I was like hyperventilating.
He was trying to
for
hide
some
in her
reason.
It's a crazy question. Like,
It
if
could have gone
It's kind of a
badly.
crazy question.
Could've gone
I had a
badly.
twin, I would kiss my twin.
That's just
I
a
know.
wild thing to
Badly.
ask him.
I'm sweating.
It's pretty legendary.
You asked,
Do it once.
you asked a gay incest question.
That literally took the wind out.
To
of
Ray Romano.
That was your first question.
Hey, Ray,
Yeah, but
nice
I-
to meet you.
Then I did tighten up his material there at the end.
Yeah.
We could be
You
like, yeah,
did.
my son was trying to kiss his twin in the mirror.
When he answered, I was like, "This guy's."
That was I think a perfect interaction by you.
It was.
Send him off on like a high laugh. Like that was a hell of a ride.
I nailed it. But yeah, I do ask every twin I encounter that.
I don't think it's possible to have an ugly set of twins because the more familiar, like the more you see something, the more attractive it is. Like even think of the two fat biker twins. Like
Yeah.
you don't think of them as ugly, you just think of them as twins.
There is a way twins can, if they're conjoined.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, that is the one loophole.
That's disgusting.
That is the one loophole.
Yeah.
Well, I follow on TikTok. They're both very pretty. They're conjoined.
Really?
One of them has a boyfriend. I don't know how that works,
Yeah.
but he's always in their TikTok.
He definitely thinks both of them are his girlfriends.
Yeah.
Well, they are.
He's having an
Kind
orgy
of.
every time, right?
Yeah.
He's had multiple orgies.
Definitely a threesome.
One just likes to watch.
If you kiss your own conjoined twin, are you not? Are you kissing yourself?
That's masturbating.
Can you?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
Can you kiss your conjoined twin? It's like
Depends on how you're
seeing your ear.
It depends on the angle.
Depends on where the conjoinment.
Oh
is.
yeah, it could be not in the head.
Could be abdominal.
Yeah, they're abdominal.
Have you guys seen those conjoined brothers that just brawl with each other?
That's awesome.
Just like
Literally fighting in a phone booth.
and it's every single day.
Anybody
They
ever
might be
win?
like 60-year-olds.
Does anybody ever win?
I think one's better.
One's been secretly training.
Sleeping? What are you doing back there?
We share lungs, and I'm I'm dying over here.
Yeah, my
man.
heartbeat is going through the roof.
Hey, wouldn't it hurt? Like, aren't you beating the shit out of me?
Yeah, you're beating
Yeah, you'd
yourself
think. I don't know how that works.
Damn.
There's
You're
footage.
asking all the important questions.
Get Ray back in here.
Dude, a group of Rays would be good.
Yeah, unless you're Steve Irwin.
Yeah, true. Good point.
Very sharp.
Because I feel like Ray can also be like a hotter, like older Italian woman name too, right? No?
Yeah, RAE.
Yeah,
but I
Oh,
think
Ray, like Ray Dunn, like
Harley
they
Ray.
sell at Marshalls.
I think you need to have an RAY gathering and an RAE gathering.
Okay,
You
yes,
need to
yeah,
both.
that's true.
Have him fucking fight.
Yeah.
Fucking
Or
fight.
a
fuck.
bunch of guys named Ray beating older women.
I'm gonna take
Survival of the
Rays
Rays.
over the
Yeah.
old women.
I'd watch a show, Survival of the Rays.
The pro fighting should just get rid of weight classes, and you have to just fight
Wait,
the person
names?
of your name.
Yeah. I did see like this Russian video that was like this probably 400-pound dude fighting 4 women. He was getting his ass beat though. It was awesome. Because they were
Yeah,
like,
that
they looked
is.
trained.
Was he just not mobile enough?
Yeah, and I think it was just one of those situations he probably had just been talking a lot of shit.
They probably used their words too.
Yeah.
They were probably just beating him into
Put him
submission.
down.
Like,
I've been told that a number of Rays can actually be quite racist.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you get them together, they call themselves the Superior Rays.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
fact. That's a known fact.
God damn it.
Get Ray back in.
Nick, did you like that?
Yeah.
His
yeah.
ass back
Trying to
in.
do a Nick joke.
Of course, Sass isn't here when Rays comes up.
Yes,
Shady
for-
Rays, baby.
Oh yeah, Shady
Ray
Rays.
Rays.
Mm.
Wow.
By the way, this shirt I'm wearing, Positive Vibes Only shirt. It is in the Stella Blue Coffee store just today.
I thought we weren't saying
Yeah,
positive
we can't
vibes.
say
I thought
positive
that
vibes
wasn't
only
the thing
anymore.
to-
This fucking nerd. Look at the back. The back's cool, right?
Yeah, it is cool.
A big shout out to Stella Blue Coffee. They're sending me and Kyle to London.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Coronation?
Yeah, we're doing Man on the Street for the Coronation.
No
Wow.
way.
Sponsored by Stella Blue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knew.
Yeah, I knew.
So you're on Everest, London.
Yeah, he's
Got
everywhere.
memes.
Is that real? The Everest thing? I wasn't sure. I saw the tweet. That's sick.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's like a joke, but then
Yeah.
it's kind of gone too far because then Donnie and I guess I could just say it, but we're gonna. He's making a video and he had to hike five days back or take a helicopter, and so we had a meeting yesterday. I was like, Stella Blue will cover this.
Can I get a hat?
When I say Stella Blue, I mean I'm just gonna have Barstool pay.
Yeah. Can I get a Stella Blue hat that says "fuck T" for
Yes.
London?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Stella Blue is now on Mount Everest. It's going to be in London, and it's in kitchens in New Orleans.
Wake Up Mincy and Shopping Day.
And cold brew coming?
It's not a kitchen.
Summer?
It's a set.
Shopping Day, actually, I'm not even joking. I looked like we had our meeting and the numbers went up on Saturday. Steven was there.
Oh yeah.
It was Shopping Day did numbers for Stella Blue.
It was like 4 times the site visits, like
Yeah.
2x the sales.
Great investment by me. Who knew that just the guys going on a fucking bar crawl and tagging Stella Blue all day? Works.
We're open for sponsors for Darts Day if you want to.
Okay, I will sponsor.
Darts Day is like 200 people.
Yeah, I will sponsor. Absolutely. I want to go to Darts.
200-person brunch.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, Greer and all his people.
What's Darts Day?
Oh, Francis.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This fucking
Michael Greer, the data guy, buys. There's like the championship of darts at Madison Square Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Greer last year he bought 60 tickets.
yeah.
I know
This
we've
year he
seen it.
bought,
Can
like,
you pull up
200?
the video of Darts Day? Because I feel like
Max. Just
It's just Max's walk is the best.
It's got to be seen to be understood, but they've made it like a real.
It's their pilgrimage.
Is it like in England when they do the World Championship of darts and everyone's going nuts?
Yes.
Yeah. It's those players. They come to America for like a American.
So
event.
my buddy is having a bachelor party and he wants us to go to London to go to the World Championship.
You're gonna one up Darts Day.
It's incredible.
I won't talk
Trying to
about
one
it.
up Darts Day.
No, not really.
He's just relating.
I just learned about Darts Day. I don't even know what it was.
Four friends and I went to darts in New York City. We all had special darts shirts. Newport, chairman of the board. Darts is like sex. Dartfather was the name.
What's that walk?
See the King of New York City nightlife after Baron in the back.
I'm the most fired up for darts, Donnie!
All of our tickets were on one phone, which was an ambitious way to go about it. It worked out.
Yeah.
Here we are in the arena.
They said they just didn't even know like when did
It's the downstairs arena at MSG.
Theater.
Notes app.
And apparently,
Brutal.
TJ, is it
We
true
had
that they
fights
kind of died down when the actual event started?
Yeah, we went way too hard before the event, and it's like a 3.5 hour thing. So like, most people didn't make it to the end of the show.
No way.
The line for the guys' bathroom was very long, not for the girls'
No
bathroom.
shit.
It's only for us. Somebody invited a girl in our group, but you know, it's 2022. Here's TJ with the snake as it grew.
That looks pretty good.
And here's Michael Greer, the guy who set up the whole event. We actually thought we lost him at one point because he's, as you can see, so far gone. But we actually found him later in the event. He actually made it to the end somehow. Here's a look at the snake. It made it to the end. It was long. It may have set the record. Michael Smith ended up.
You can't see shit.
Ron, have you ever been out with Greer?
Not or barely.
Every once in a while, he'll become the bottle man.
What does that mean?
Gets 10 beers and puts them on each finger, and he'll get real low, and then he'll get up in front of you and say, "I'm the bottle man."
How does he come up with it?
That's insane.
Oh, I hate the bottle man.
You just gotta drink his beer.
Yeah,
he had
finger beers.
Finger beers, yeah.
What do you think he was doing when they lost him? Probably just watching darts?
No, probably cocaine.
Most likely.
Cocaine is great.
Is there like a level of irony to that? Like, do they know that it's like silly?
I think here, yes. Overseas, definitely not. They take it very seriously.
Mhm.
Very, very seriously.
What do they call darts overseas?
Darts.
Okay.
Cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
They are electric. Like, if you watch any clips, darts clips, the crowd going nuts. Can you find like the best dart clip? Because wasn't there?
There was this two guys almost had a 9-dart leg in one turn recently, and that was it's like the best clip ever.
What's the game they're playing? They playing cricket? How are they?
They're playing 501.
501. Okay, so it's just you start at 501. You got to get all the way down, and you got to hit zero.
You have to go down as fast as possible, and the highest you can get is triple 20, 60 with each dart. So on one turn you could get 180, and you subtract as quickly as you possibly can, and then you have to, I think, double out. So to end on your turn, you have to hit one of the outer sort of side rings.
Damn. So wait, and 9 is the fastest you can do it mathematically?
Triple 20 for whatever 3 straight turns is 2 turns is 360, and then you'd have 141 left. I guess you could do another 60, 81, and then you have to do like an odd number.
Specific, yeah.
And then that would leave you with like 10 or 20 left, and you could do double 10 to double out.
Wait, can we see this?
Dart sucks.
So yeah, they're just going for triple 20s to start.
Wow, it's like one after the next.
It's Michael Van Gerwen. He's a goat.
And the way that it builds is awesome.
He's the 9 seed. How's he the goat?
Look how
No,
quick they do
that's-
it. No break.
The combination finishes.
Isn't that a 3?
Those shirts.
Oh, I see. Well, he's still a 3 seed. How can he be the goat?
There may be nothing
Unbelievable.
in it. They may both be on
So he had to go to 19 there to.
Michael may miss and Michael may hit. They're both on 9s. They're both on a 9. Wow, the World Championship final. Michael Van Gerwen is on a 9 darter.
Holy shit.
Double 12. Over to you,
Oh, he's going to replay that forever.
Does the other man get? I've never seen the like. Come on, Spolly boy. Yes, double 12.
That's electric.
That is awesome.
It's sick.
The better man won.
I can't speak.
As he's speaking. That looks like so much fun. Holy shit. It would be funny if they put like us up there for one round. Every took like an hour.
Every sport needs like a layperson to show how hard the sport is.
Yeah. The Masters having just a regular like 110 golfer.
Yep.
So you just keep going back.
When you're watching it on TV, NASCAR would be hilarious.
Yeah. They're like, all right,
People would die.
Horse races.
Oh, yeah.
This is his ninth shot. He's still 250 yards out. Like that would be.
Didn't they say that about Trent, that he was playing with him in the PGA game was like a good test for people who design courses to see how like the lay person hits the ball?
Yeah.
Really?
There was like a tweet that someone said about that.
Trent is like being helpful to golf course designers.
Yeah, because he's amazing. Like he shows what real golfers are like.
He's like the reminder to municipal buildings to put a ramp out front.
Right.
Oh,
Look at
hell
what-
yes.
He looks awesome. Zoom in.
There's no bigger douchebag in the world.
He's got.
That might be a Ray. He has Ray energy.
Wow.
Oh, he looks so.
It's like Sam Kinison. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
He looks like a former professional tennis player that got really fat but jacked.
You can play darts.
Yeah.
Good dart body.
Yep.
Damn. It looks good. Did you guys? The other thing I want to talk about, that rocket explosion today.
Oh, big rocket
But
explosion.
then Quigg said that you learn more when it explodes than.
They said it was like a good. They were all cheering. All the engineers when it blew up, they were like, "That was still great. That was awesome." Like they were all like really.
That makes no
pumped.
sense.
Well,
what
tell
if
my wife.
they're just trying to save their job?
That's
It's like when a baby falls over and you're like, "Yeah, you did it." You want to convince the baby that they're actually having a good time.
They even had a perfect phrase for it. What was it? It was trending for a while.
Oh, a rapid disassembly or something like that?
Yes, an unexpected, a rapid unexpected disassembly, or
A
RUD.
rapid, unscheduled disassembly.
Yeah.
That's the best way ever to
Describe anything, really.
describe any catastrophe.
Well, because it's gonna crash anyway, right? They can't reuse it?
I thought that those you
SpaceX's
could.
whole thing is that it's reusable rockets.
They come back.
I don't know anything about this one.
This was their biggest one yet?
It was 40 stories tall, 40 stories, the whole thing, and then it made it almost 4 minutes. And when it was going to detach from the 26,000-pound rocket booster, it went to detach and started spinning, and it blew up.
How many feet is a story? Is it 10 feet?
Story is
12.
12?
Yeah, it was 394 feet, and each story. Yeah, so not quite 40, but yeah, it was enormous.
Seems like they could have gotten to 40 if they really wanted to, though.
The
Just
announcer
put a little
was like,
tip on the end.
Yeah.
The announcer was like, "Remember, it's a victory. Like we just wanted to get it past the launch pad, and so this is a huge victory for us." It's like, okay, I'll
don't
believe
buy
it.
it.
How many millions of
blindly
dollars did
believe
it
it.
cost?
It's Elon's money. Who cares?
They got it's NASA's. They got a
Oh.
$3 billion contract from NASA like 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh,
to do
fuck.
this. Yeah.
Sick.
So.
Do you guys aspire to go to space?
No.
No.
Fuck no.
I know you
Of
want.
course you
Yeah,
do,
you-
you sick
no.
fuck.
I don't want to go anywhere. I'd like to like ride in space for a few minutes.
That's going somewhere.
Well, yeah, but there's no
Just
like
wanna
destination
land.
in mind.
I would do that plane that goes up and down so you
Zero
can
gravity?
feel weightless. I would do that for a minute, but
But like, what's the point?
Looking back down at Earth, isn't that
Just say
sick?
you did it, so you could rub our noses in it.
No, but it looks. You don't think
Look
it
at
would
a
be a
picture.
Gonna leave
That's
it.
like being like, what's the point of going to like a awesome destination? Like, what's the point of like seeing like the Eiffel Tower or some shit? It's like you can look at a
There
picture of
is
the Eiffel
none.
Tower.
Yeah, no, I think we just trump carded everything Julio does.
Yeah.
Like, you can just look at a picture of it.
I get a picture of the Taliban.
Just watch your video of it. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I went too.
Yeah. You're along for the ride. You're so good. So good at making these videos. I was in Iraq.
Thanks for learning that Muslim prayer. I finally got to go to Mecca.
Without compromising my own beliefs.
Yeah, exactly.
shit.
Enjoy hell.
I worry about that though. Look, you remember Total Recall? How like you can just live in the simulation and it's as good as
Right.
Yeah.
like we're not that far from that. And like one day people might be able to go on vacation that way.
Yeah.
And that like gives me anxiety.
Yeah.
Why?
All that money you
Catch up.
wasted.
My entire life will be obsolete.
This thing about Drake and The Weeknd, the AI generated song.
Yeah, that's the best Drake song I've ever heard.
Banger.
It's tough.
It
That's
created
not
an
good.
AI song?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. I can't believe we're even talking about this. Drum machines have no souls. You all know that.
True.
But would you guys listen to an AI song?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
You would?
The show's going to be AI in 6 months.
I think the issue is would we even know?
Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And it's a bad sign for the artists.
Wasn't that who was the one who made was it Fatboy Slim back in like the 90s when he made what's the song called?
Praise You?
Rockefeller Skank?
Maybe Praise
Boy
You.
Slim rocks.
Standing on the corner.
What did
No.
I say?
Can't remember, but remember how big of a deal it was? Like he made this song, it's one man and he made it all by himself. And everyone's like, what? How's that possible?
He produced it all?
Yeah, and he like all the sounds and
Like
everything.
layered it all. Yeah.
Charlie Puth does that in 30 seconds on TikTok.
Yeah.
And his eyebrow slit. Fix that.
Yeah,
That
bastard.
Was it
Is that
weapon
his
of
name?
choice?
That was like right here, right now.
Yeah, maybe it was that.
Oh, was that it?
That was a banger.
It's also just
Was it right here or was it right about now?
Right about
so,
now,
brother.
Yeah,
So-
that was it?
Those are all samples.
I
just make that up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Fatboy Slim's real name is Norman. He did a good job.
Norman?
Yeah, Fat Boy. Oh, a group of Normans would
Norman
suck.
conventions.
Group of
Well, I
Normans
feel like
would
it'd be
tough.
very sensible.
I think it was maybe.
Yeah, it would be a real
A
sensible
very
ass group.
sensible, wholesome.
V-neck sweaters.
Just be like a Days Inn.
Yeah.
You think they chant the name like those guys were chanting darts?
Normans?
Oh,
Norman.
Kyle Fest will have a Kyle chant.
Kyle Fest.
Kyle,
Yeah, that's the
Kyle.
only thing. Kyles are like Pokemon. They can only say Kyle.
You think it's 2 syllables or 1?
Oh, that's a real tricky
Kyle.
situation. Kyle.
Kyle, or Kyle.
Kyle.
That doesn't change.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Don't you just put your hand under your chin and count how many times your chin touches your hand?
Really?
Kyle.
Kyle.
That's interesting.
Well, my chin always touches my hand because
Well, what chin?
fat.
It's fat.
Kyle.
Good thing you have 15 pounds of sausages to go home to.
Oh, I need to give you all the sausages today. I took half of them home, but now I have half.
Like
that I
some
need to-
sausage.
You want some sausage?
Yeah.
Big Cat, you want some sausage?
Yes.
I used the seasoning last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Wait, did you take the seasoning?
I took one seasoning.
Couldn't find the seasoning.
Well, there's multiple.
Took the steak seasoning?
Yeah.
I wanted the steak seasoning.
Fantastic on ice.
Brandon also gave me my Mississippi State hat.
Yeah.
Very
shirt?
nice.
Notice you're not wearing. Well, shirts my wife washed.
Why?
She washes everything that comes from Mississippi because it has dog on it, and that makes Tommy sick.
Okay.
Yeah. She did not wash Roan's hat.
Did he get sick off dog?
It started the process. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. He's severely allergic to dogs. Well, he's more allergic than we thought he was.
Does he get allergy shots?
He got a steroid shot the other day.
Does he do like weekly allergy shots or
No,
anything?
no, but he might have to start.
I used to have to do that shit.
No.
It's trash.
Dude, they
It's
hurt
like a
too.
Millhouse level human being.
They're dense.
You're like barely alive.
He got a shot in his ass the other day, and I convinced him he's going to be gay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Who? Freaking out.
Tommy.
Or you may have just been. What if he was like, all right?
Yeah.
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 Gonna be.
Hoisted by my own petard on that one.
I was trying to find the name of that song. It's going to drive me nuts for the rest of the day.
Somebody will tweet it at you.
Yeah.
Is it hoisted?
With $1 in my hand in a phone booth, standing.
You think that if like AI music pops off, that people will go to an AI concert with just like no one on stage?
We're an AI
I mean, like, there's
jerseys.
those hologram
Avatar?
pop stars, right? Like, aren't there famous hologram pop stars?
Tupac,
Yeah, but those
Coachella.
are all like a fat white guy that's like fucking pulling the strings, like pretending to be a young Asian teen.
Yeah.
I'll see Diplo, or no, who'd he see? Marshmallow?
In Fortnite.
In Fortnite.
Yeah, Kyle did go see Diplo in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was
Marshmallow. And then Travis Scott. the
Travis
next year.
Scott concert was dope.
It was
In
awesome.
Fortnite?
But at least it was his own song.
You went?
Yeah.
Parachuted in?
It was sick, dude. Yeah.
Kid Leroy did one last year. Or this year.
It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. To Francis's point, like not knowing if they actually made the song or not, it's just like fucked up. It's like weird, right?
Yeah.
You can already just like correct the notes that someone sings. You don't have to be a good singer. Like there's
Right.
like
Yeah.
Melodyne or auto-tune, stuff like that.
And how do you know the artists aren't just using that technology and then saying?
But I feel like
Yeah, I
it will
haven't even
just, like everything in life, it will just go back the other way. Like we'll have a wave of AI music, and then everyone will be like, remember when they used to actually sing the songs?
Yeah.
Like, that's cool.
We'll have a singing renaissance.
Yeah, right, exactly. Like, I saw a real singer today. What was that like?
The only music's going to be in prisons.
Yeah.
Beating on their chest, fucking singing and shit. That'll be the only true music.
That Drewski skit. Yeah.
The pain.
He had a new one like a couple days ago that was so fucking funny. Dude on the block.
I can't believe how many videos he has. There's like whole TikTok accounts that are just Drewski videos I've never seen.
Yeah, and the guy, and like he has just like only A-listers comment on his, like the top comments and all his posts are like Drake, Lamar Jackson, like all these dudes.
The most famous humans.
Yeah.
No, and I've been walking around my apartment reciting a moment of one of your recent rap battle vids.
There are earworms.
Really solid, dude. My girlfriend has just been hearing me going, I name drop Pat Bev. It was hard as fuck, dude.
Now you've name dropped Pat Bev.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Watch how the good tidings roll in.
Did they roll in for you?
Oh my God, yeah.
Sick.
Great things have been happening.
That's good. That's great when you get a good song in your head.
Oh yeah.
Stuck in your head.
I've had that goddamn "If I Was a Fish" song in my head for 2 weeks.
Still haven't heard it.
I was a fish. Oh yeah. Once you hear it.
I almost hope you don't see it.
I watched the Gorillaz do Clint Eastwood live, and that's been in my head. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
A motherfucker Jeff Vibert put the Crash Test Dummies song.
Fuck that.
Song in my head today.
That song sucks.
I just wake up with Mickey Mouse Club in my head like every day.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Did the Gorillas have
Dun, 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 dun,
dog, hot
yeah.
dog,
I think he
hot
was
diggity
singing,
dog.
yeah.
That's really cool.
That's a blessing when you get a good song in your head.
Yeah, it's sweet.
And it's like an itch you got to scratch, and then you listen to it, and it's even better.
Brandon, what's the last good thing that's happened to you?
Good question.
He bought a mansion.
I bought a house.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, I haven't bought the house yet. I keep saying that, but I have to go through the processing.
Right.
Just put your claim
That's
on
not
it.
good yet. What else?
So wait, you didn't even like...
This is tough.
Sausage, the free sausage.
Yeah,
Oh, they sent me some sausage yesterday.
Yes, free sausage.
I haven't taken it home yet. I've taken some of it home.
Okay. So you've had good tidings.
Tommy survived the trip to. I caught a couple fish last week. We went 5 days in a row. I caught 3 on Thursday.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
3 in one day?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I caught 0 the first. And in fact, my 10-year-old son gave up on fishing. Never wants to do it with me again. Says it's pointless.
So that's bad.
It's got a point.
No, he's right. He was right. He doesn't really suffer fools. He doesn't suffer anything. So he's like, fuck it. I'll move on with my life.
Fishing's got to be very tough for a 10-year-old's attention span.
Yeah, especially if you're not
catching anything.
You got an iPad like has your other attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch looked up the other day, and the 10-year-old.
Talking about your son right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're the bitch then.
and he said, "Dad, you know what this trip has taught me?" And I was like, "What?" He said, "How much I hate Tommy." I was like, "God damn it!"
Oh no.
No, nothing's good. Nothing good's happened.
That ain't true.
That's funny shit though when kids say that stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Probably thought he was going to say something insightful.
I did. Yeah.
Probably was like started to tweet out the first half of it.
Yeah, but he doesn't really enjoy being Brandon Walker's son as much. Yeah, he doesn't.
He's a mama's boy.
Yeah, no.
He's a mama's boy, that's all.
Yeah, he hates her too.
My son I gave him a clementine last night. He ate every piece except one. I didn't realize this, but he brought it to his bed, slept with it in his bed, woke up, saved it, had it in his hand all morning, took him to school, walk into school, right in front of his teacher, he eats it. I was like, what the fuck was that?
What do you think he was doing?
He stayed for like 13 hours. He's like, watch this.
Practicing taking care of it, or
I don't
wanted
know.
to show off that
It's
he's
just
a
like
good eater?
a weird
Okay,
flex.
So 2 things here. Did he just save it and that moment decide to eat it, or when he got the clementine did he say, "I'm saving this to eat it in front of my teacher"?
I was like, why are you carrying that? And he was like, I want to hold it. And then he just walked with it to school and then walked in, ate it right in front of her. I think he's maybe trying to hook up with her. I don't know.
Pretty strong move.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked.
She was impressed.
Save
No,
this
she like, was
clementine
that
for
from
you.
last night?
Yeah, what the fuck?
My God.
Right, you figure by the time it makes it out your front door, it's a souvenir at this point.
Right,
Him
right.
eating it is like a huge.
I thought he'd save it forever. I thought he was going to die with this clementine in 80 years.
I'm surprised it held so well. 13 hours in his hand.
Yeah. I think he maybe put it next to his head when he was sleeping.
You hear these stories about teachers and kids hooking up. And I don't know that I would have had the confidence when I was 17 or 18 to have sexual intercourse with a teacher.
So you're gay.
Yeah.
But,
but it's the teacher that does the...
Correct. You don't need the confidence. You just kind of are along for the ride.
You just need the little hard dick.
I would have been terrified.
He grooms you.
Yeah. But you would have done it.
Trembling.
I don't know that.
I've gotten through it.
Yes, you would have.
You would have.
If a hot teacher, that's the whole reason why it's fucked up.
Not something you say no to.
Because like a child, a kid at 17 doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm trying to think if a teacher and I were sort of, she's flirting with me and somehow gets my phone number and tells me to come over to her house, I don't know that I would have had the courage to do that.
She would have walked you through it.
She would have come got you.
I think that's what grooming is.
Yeah.
I think that I bet these teachers strike out sometimes.
Think so?
I bet they do.
Getting denied your student is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because usually the teachers in the pictures are like decent looking.
Yeah.
You have to imagine that like the less competitive ones maybe struggle.
Right, they're trying.
Yeah.
Teachers lounge, they're like hyping each other up. What's the worst he could say? No.
Come on. You won't know if you don't ask.
I'm going to see him every day.
I hooked up with my boss at work once.
What?
It was pretty scandalous.
When we're how old?
This is why I like don't want to like incriminate the person, but I was a temp, and it was like in New York and in a proper work environment, and I sort of did the grooming on this one.
Oh, and you wait? Did you hook up in the office?
Yeah.
That's
Wait, on the Xerox machine?
No, but
maybe
like
write up a story for me,
dude, it was pretty cool. And I sort of like was trying to seem like I was cool because like I wanted them to think that I was like successful outside of doing this shitty job. So like I'd get SAG screeners and I'd be like, I got all the movies this year. Like, you want the movies? So
those are the things you look back and you're like, I was such a douchebag.
Actually, no. This is what happened. I walked into her office one day dressed like this. And I go, I'm sorry, like, if this is inappropriate, but I think you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Oh,
that's cool.
Shit.
That's really cool.
That's a young
That's
day
courage.
dude. That sounds like Jeff.
Holy fuck.
What did she do? Did she push everything off her desk?
No, but dude, and she was like, wow, thank you. That's so nice. Then before I was like, my temp job was ending temporarily, I left those movies to try to seem cool. She like DM'd me at some point. We started talking slowly over time. Then we went to like a yoga class together. Before you know it, we're in the closet.
Oh, fuck.
Hooking up. But it turned weird at one point because like she'd be like, I'm on my way to the closet, and like no one else knew, and like I'd be doing shit. And I'd be working, you know what I mean? And then she would get mad at me. And she would then start to like belittle my work.
Oh no, that's probably why that shouldn't happen.
This is why women shouldn't be high up in business.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't know how to handle it.
That's
Our
the takeaway
dynamic
here.
is risky.
Calls me in her office. She's like, so what happened today? And I'm like, sorry, I was busy. She goes, oh, what? Stacking paper on top of each other?
Oh no!
Probably turned you on so much.
It was weird, dude.
Yes,
but then
ma'am.
she would hire me back for like these short assignments, and we would just like hang out and go in the closet and like.
How big was the
Yeah,
closet?
what's the closet?
It was
spec?
small, dude.
Yeah.
It was a small closet.
Damn.
And when it started to get weird, when she'd be like, I've curated a playlist, let's listen to it. And she'd play it, and it would be like a very specific Young Thug song that she would never have listened to. That's when I started to get like weirded out by it.
That's incredible.
Can I ask
Hottest moments, I didn't even enjoy them. I started to feel used.
Yeah.
Was she single?
Oh no!
She is now.
Yeah.
I would. Think.
Oh, it didn't work.
No, but I like to think that I was part of something good because it didn't end up working out.
That's what everyone says.
The catalyst.
Yeah, you're a hero.
Yeah.
Skin of the game, dude. Whatever. You know?
Yeah.
It's not my. I didn't
That's
know.
a baller
I didn't know
move.
the guy, dude.
What a
She probably
baller
needed to
move.
hear how beautiful she looked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
That was probably forever ago that she heard it last.
Meant it, dude. I meant it at the time. You know, things got weird, but
She significantly older?
probably like 7 or 8 years older.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Nothing crazy.
consenting adults.
Yeah.
Jerry Thornton's at home right now painting the walls. Jerry Thornton's losing his shit.
That might be the coolest thing I've ever heard anyone do.
Pretty cool, right?
Walking into your boss's office and be like, "You're so hot,"
Yeah.
and having it work out.
Hey, I'm a very fireable position. I just want to say you're fucking hot.
And just walking out.
Yeah.
Putting that in her head.
It's a power move.
Let her think about it.
Oh man,
at like 10 a.m.
You should have kept it going and then you used it against her.
Francis's evil brain is working.
People were saying that to me, and I was like, dude, that's fire. They were like, you should like file a lawsuit and say you were sexually harassed.
First of all, you're telling too many people about this.
Well, actually, I don't think I've ever talked about this like publicly. But
Yeah,
no,
so
this
we're
is
good.
Just said people were telling you.
Wait, what do you mean?
People were telling you how to
Not
use
publicly, he hasn't.
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about
that
it.
was private.
Oh yeah, yeah. Low key. No, people were like, yeah, dude, you should sue him. I'll pay for the lawyer. I'm like,
That'd be the
bro,
lamest thing ever.
Then you hook up with
Then
a
that
lawyer.
would also ruin your cool story.
100%.
Be like, yeah, I hooked up with my boss, then I sued her.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit the same.
And it's my fault that we did. Like, I
Right.
planted the seed.
Yeah,
It
you
seems
started.
fair.
literally, yeah.
It's my fault.
I love saying it's my fault we hooked up. It's just a funny thing to say.
Yeah.
It's my fault I hooked up with that woman.
I was too hot. She was too
You
hot.
were too hot.
We were all too hot.
Yeah, I guess consensual.
Brandon, you want to bang out that NASCAR read?
I can do the NASCAR read, sure, yeah.
NASCAR read.
Uh-oh.
This Sunday, April 23rd, they're going to Talladega. Talladega, one of the iconic tracks in NASCAR's circuit, certainly up there with Daytona and Bristol and
Of course.
all the other iconic ones. It's also probably the biggest party in NASCAR. The infield is crazy. The whole scene around Talladega is crazy. April 23rd, this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time? Yes, 3 p.m. Eastern time on Fox. It's Chase Elliott's second race back. They've got the Chicago Street Race on July 2nd. That's coming up, but right now we're talking about Talladega. Again, this Sunday, 3
What
o'clock
drivers you like?
on Fox. I'm a big Ryan Blaney guy.
Yeah, you like Blaney?
I like Blaney. I like Kyle Busch. I like Chase Elliott, of course. Bubba Wallace. I'm just naming drivers.
I like Ross Chastain. He's a watermelon farmer.
Chastain. Is he?
Sometimes his car is just a big watermelon. I like that.
It's dope.
True.
That's sick.
It's a delight.
Like after midnight or something?
Yeah.
Wait.
Or pumpkin.
Till it gets
or,
kissed.
yeah.
Yes. So that's NASCAR this weekend, Sunday, April 23rd, 3 p.m. Eastern time on Fox. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Blaney's
Chase
not
Elliott.
Blaney's not the guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a guy.
Oh, he's the guy.
He's not the guy.
That what?
That got suspended for saying the word?
No.
No.
That's Larson.
Okay, good.
Chase Elliott's second race back.
Yeah, Chase Elliott.
Boosted.
Yeah.
I'm going to boost that shit.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Sending a group down there, right? Spiders going?
Oh, yeah.
I heard the year I went and they had me do the barbecue sauce wrestling, I got my ass kicked.
Oh, yeah, you
thousands
did.
of people, and I think Alex Bennett's doing it this time, and I'm gonna feel like twice as embarrassed when she kicks ass.
That girl beat the shit out of you, didn't she?
Yes, she did. She was like pushing my face down and like drowning me.
She was serious business.
She was from like Featherton Holler and the crux of Tennessee.
But you just walked out there like,
Trained by the
this is gonna
United
be
States
funny and
military.
goofy.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be fun, and this girl like grabbed me by the back of my hair and just like put me down. Yeah, but I can see Alex. It'll like embarrass me even further when Alex goes out there and kicks ass.
Yeah.
Are you going to give her a pep talk or be like, it's nothing? They don't even try that hard.
I wouldn't even. I would like turn around and just like look at the crowd, and she probably won't even touch you. You'll be fine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you definitely have like, this is
You're
fun. I'm
playful.
splashing.
You're playful.
They didn't tell me that this was. I had been drinking all day. They didn't tell me this girl had beat like 15 other girls to get here. Here's where she grabs my hair.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, she.
Did you try to turn your
what was that?
Your head off the wall?
What's that? Oh yeah, this is the short of it. But she like multiple times just
What did she put in the bucket?
a flag. She's
it's caffeine.
Oh,
I thought that was some of your hair.
no.
I thought she ripped some of your
No,
hair
but she kept
out.
grabbing my hair.
Save.
She like was just controlling me all through the thing. And Dave had bet like $1,000 on me. He was sitting on this truck with all the NASCAR drivers and was like, "Put money on her. She's a Marine." And I was like, "Yeah, I got this." And then I just
Hey, you couldn't even stand up without her doing anything to you.
she like completely. I thought it was gonna be a joke. Like I thought we were just gonna like play in the sauce. Yeah, I was trying to have fun. Ah, that pretty baby body, man. I wouldn't give.
Do you ever wish that you got a second shot at it where you took it?
Yes, I do. Because I'm like, in hindsight, if I knew, yeah, but I'm sure I'd still get
Why don't you
it.
go back? Well, go back next year.
Well, it was great. The next day, she found me, and she had this little party bus cruiser that went around the infield, and we just got hammered together all day long with her, like with her boonies buddies. It was great.
Well, I mean, she knew because you were the beta. So
Yeah,
like,
she knew.
Like Kate
Yeah.
here. She won't upset anything.
It is so much fun. That is like, if you go to any one race to party, like that is the one.
Have you been, Brendan?
I have once. Yeah.
You like it?
October 2004. It was good. Yeah. I got a migraine, but it was fun.
Yeah, it's too sunny. Very sunny.
Of course you did.
Very sunny. Oh yeah, I get them all the time.
Damn, bro.
He got a migraine in Clemson when it was like 70 degrees.
It was 85 degrees.
It was so perfect.
It was the second week of September.
It was beautiful.
In South Carolina, it was 85 degrees.
You're in a suite.
How did you grow up where you did? Like, how did you survive?
I was just a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I got a lot of migraines. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever gone to a doctor about it?
Yeah, but nobody's ever figured it out.
Migraines are mysterious.
Yeah.
It's not like AIDS.
But it's the sun.
Which is curable easily.
It's the sun. Sometimes it's light. Like I've gone to concerts and got it from light.
You ever tried Tylenol?
It can be stress. I'm sorry, what?
You ever tried Tylenol?
What's it start with?
D?
I'll look into it.
Okay.
All right. No, I've tried all that shit. I've gotten shots. It doesn't work.
You're like the opposite of Terrell Davis.
Well, he still had.
Yeah, but he scored a touchdown he was a decoy.
Oh, I would not have gone into that game.
Yeah. He had a migraine in the Super Bowl and kept playing.
I would not have been on the sidelines.
He's got to be the most famous migraine story, right?
Scottie Pippen's got a famous one,
Yeah,
but his
Scottie
is a bad
Pippen
one.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that went differently.
Yeah.
What do you say, Steven?
Just going to corroborate your Terrell Davis. Yeah, he didn't carry it.
Yeah.
It was in the Super Bowl. It didn't need corroboration.
Couldn't see.
Who was it? Mike Anderson?
40 million people
Orlando
saw it.
Scary?
That was a play-action pass.
That was against the Packers, right?
No, it was against the Falcons.
Oh.
Oh, was it against Falcons or was it against Packers? It's the first one, right? Because they won that game easily.
It might have been
I think it was the Packers. I think it was the first one.
All right, Francis.
Wow, I just
Now we got to find it out.
buried our sports experts.
Wow.
I'm with you.
Yikes.
I'm with you.
Oh, no, you
Pretty
said
good.
Falcons at first.
No, I think it's Packers.
You're saying
corrected.
Falcons?
Find the highlight, TJ?
I immediately agree with him.
That took you a long time.
It took him a while.
That was a Mississippi minute there.
And this is a Fordham dropout that you fucking getting smoked by.
Oh. How about
Couldn't
that?
handle the tough streets of Fordham.
That's it.
Fordham Law School. Not even in the Bronx, right?
No, that's the one that's up by Lincoln
Packers.
Center.
It was the Packers.
Way to be, Francis. You know ball.
Wow. Francis.
Official.
Knows ball.
Mm-hmm.
Francis, that was crazy. What happened to Francis this weekend was a very insane thing. Is that something you don't like?
Oh, no, I can tell that really quick.
This is pretty good.
Give the SparkNotes version. I was in Dallas performing, and after the last show, the manager of the club pulled me into the room and said that he had caught my producer stealing booze out of the storage room and putting it in his backpack for later.
What?
And our producer, Ryan, is truly a character out of time in how pure and well-behaved he is. He's a Boy Scout of the highest integrity.
Sweetheart, yeah.
Thin boy.
Christian, just like really.
Steals booze.
Well, so the manager said, I saw him doing this. I caught him. He's ripping open boxes behind this black curtain in the green room where the storage stuff was and putting booze in his backpack for later. And I said, hang on. And I went out and got the backpack and said, we'll open it together. And when I picked up the backpack, it was really heavy.
Oh, no.
And I was terrified because it instantly made me think, first of all, yeah, there's a ton of booze in here. Secondly, I don't know Ryan at all.
Right.
He's an alcoholic. Or he's bringing it home to sell it to minors.
But you were leaving the next morning. It's not like you could have had like a bacchanal on the fucking streets in Dallas.
At this point, it was probably 1:30 in the morning, and we had a 9 a.m. flight, and we were going back to our hotel room, and he was just presumably going to drink by himself all night.
For free.
Yeah. And we also drank for free at the club. They were giving us any booze we wanted. So there was
stolen free is better.
There's no reason. Yeah. So I got the bag and I walked it back into the office and I opened it up and it was just the camera equipment. There was no booze. And then he said, well, he must have taken it out and put it in your car. And I said, we don't have a car. And then he said, okay, well, then he must have, offloaded it into another bag. And I said, well, go get all the bags. And he was like, no, I just wanted to let you know that you know what type of a person you have working for you.
Wow. What did Ryan say?
Well, Ryan wasn't with me because I didn't want to jeopardize the integrity of the investigation.
Yeah, okay. You're taking this very seriously.
That's why I got the bag without letting Ryan know.
I would have just been like, Ryan, get in here. Did you steal anything?
I know. I asked him if he wanted me to do that, and he said, no. This doesn't leave this room as far as I'm concerned. And I was like, buddy,
Now you're fucked.
I have no choice but to tell this story on every single podcast.
So what did Ryan?
I don't know if you were aware of who I am. I guess this is a really good story from my life.
So what did Ryan say after?
Well, he didn't know that any of this was happening. And I continued to defend Ryan because I know him, and it made no sense. It made no sense that he would do this for so many reasons.
Right.
And especially once I proved that it wasn't in the bag and there was nowhere else that it could have been. And then I said, well, why don't we go back and look in the boxes that he supposedly stole from and take inventory of what's missing, and I can make you whole on that if it's true. And he goes, well, I don't know what my serving staff might have taken out of there to replenish to the bar. And I was like, well, how long ago did you see him? And he was like, I don't know, it was 20 minutes ago. And I was like, the shows are over. Your staff really would have taken stuff out of this time to do that? And then I said we could pull the footage from the overhead camera, and he said, well, the camera won't show what was happening behind the black curtain. And he just wouldn't budge off of this.
Maybe this guy's addicted to accusing other people of stealing.
Yeah.
He's adamant. He was adamant about it. And I was presenting very damning evidence against his theory. And it occurred to me that when I walked out, because we never met in the middle.
Right.
It occurred to me that this is the type of person who, you know, could theoretically be a conspiracy theorist, right? Where you're like, well, how could you believe that thing if you've been presented? And some people they will just convince themselves that any evidence to the contrary has been manufactured to disprove them of a truth that's inconvenient.
Had he paid you yet?
Yeah.
No, I thought you said he hadn't yet paid you.
That's what it is.
He had he wasn't docking the pay.
Right, but I think he probably thought, I wouldn't be shocked if he does this a lot and hopes that, like, the comedian essentially says, my bad, I don't know why I did that, here's a couple $100.
He had already made out the check. It was sitting there on the thing with the numbers and everything. And
yeah, but you give him cash back. Now he gets to write off the check.
I mean, it's a fair point.
That's a perfect scheme.
I did go out and then tip the entire waitstaff $20 each.
Yeah, I bet you this has worked for him.
And they were all like, come back anytime. We loved you. And I'm like, I'm never fucking setting foot in this place again. And then I told Ryan as we were walking home, and he was, I mean, it fucked with his head.
You cry?
No, but
I feel for him.
It was brutal because he didn't do it, and he's such a well-behaved guy.
This is a scheme.
Yeah, I bet if you asked around other comedians, I bet other stories would come out.
Yeah, this is a scheme.
Probably.
It's actually a genius scheme. I kind of like this guy now.
Just try it. You could just borrow it for yourself.
Yeah, right.
We should start
Clubs will
accusing
say you
people.
break a giant LCD screen behind you and not pay you.
Because like if this happened to me and I was walking out, let's say similar situation, they're like, Hank stole some liquor. I'd be like, all right, here, just take a couple $100.
Hey, probably
My bad.
did.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
And then I would just leave.
I got the sense that if I had done that, he would have refused because it was more important for him to make the point.
So that's even better for him because he's like, he puts on a great act.
Seems stand-up guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He kept saying, I just want you to know, because you're going to bring him with you on the road elsewhere, I want you to be aware of the type of person you have.
Maybe he's trying to be your new producer. Trying to get you to fire your producer.
There was just so many holes in his theory. Like, he could have easily, where could he have gone? He didn't leave the building.
Right.
And there's camera footage. You would see him leaving with a bag of alcohol that he then moved to, like, the getaway car.
Yeah. So the guy could also be stealing alcohol from his own club and needed a scapegoat.
He
can document.
Yeah. Or his staff. I mean, my thought was that members of his own staff had done this before, so he was very suspicious of it.
All the time.
Yeah.
It's a bar.
All my friends.
You should be able to steal alcohol anyway.
All my
They
friends
got
who
a bunch of
bartended in college used to just come home with bottles. It's awesome. It was stacked, just drinking the nicest liquor.
My friend who worked at Subway would do the same thing.
Nice.
Steal all the alcohol.
Footlongs.
Red.
Fat footlongs.
Would he make them, or would he bring home the supplies?
He would make a bunch of footlongs and then stock the fridge with them. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, that rules.
It was fucking sweet.
I had a buddy who worked at a bagel store, and they just get rid of them at the end of the night. So he'd come home with like 100 bagels.
Every pizza place I've worked at.
Yeah.
But then you bring home like 12 pizzas at 4 a.m. or whatever, and like
I used
nobody.
to hop in the dumpster at Krispy Kreme because they would just put them away. Like they'd stack them and wrap them in the dumpster. Take a bunch of donuts.
Did you work there?
Movie theater popcorn.
No.
Movie theater popcorn?
Yeah, we would have like a gallon, like a 10-gallon bag of popcorn we throw out every night. So sometimes you take that home and have popcorn for like 2 weeks.
I bet by day 13 that was pretty good.
By day 2, you regretted it.
Yeah, because like that's one of those. You're like, oh man, I have popcorn for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
And then after eating, a lot of popcorn, you're like, I don't want popcorn.
Yeah, after a week, you're like, does anyone have anything delicate they need to ship?
Yeah, this popcorn. Hey, TJ, are we gonna be able to watch Mincy run live?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stanko's going with a live camera to do it.
I love it.
Stanko's a runner too.
This is next Wednesday, right?
Yes. And then I got to talk to you guys after the show about an ad thing next Wednesday.
What the fuck? What do you mean? Talk to us.
That.
Hey,
okay, all right.
BJ, did anybody ever come to the meeting to talk about the Yak Studio yesterday?
No, they didn't have the renders ready, so
okay.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
I got to talk about High Noon.
Yeah.
High Noon, a hard seltzer made with real vodka, real juice, and sparkling water. And it's actually made with vodka, not malt, like other hard seltzers. Remember when I was doing this without even looking at the copy?
It was better yesterday.
Yeah, honestly, just going off the top and talking about it. But I just want to make sure I hit these talking points, because yesterday I forgot highnoonspirits.com. I forgot that website, highnoonspirits.com, where you can get it. But it's a refreshing drink for a hot day like today. I'm about to ship off to Austin, and I'm going to be drinking High Noons down there, Kate. That I freaking promise you.
That weather.
On the
and
bottom,
nice
oh
cold
my
peach.
gosh. On that
Peach.
lake that's
Ready.
a river, floating with a little kayak on that river that's a lake.
Garden Springs.
Yes, beautiful. Didn't they just find a body?
They did. They did.
There might be a serial killer down there.
Yes.
It smells really good.
What's that?
Being right next to you, I smell the cologne you're wearing. It's very good.
Isn't that nice? Nick, I knew you'd smell that. Touch me.
Almost
you.
smells like a High Noon.
What I love is the full-time flavors like pineapple, black cherry, watermelon, grapefruit, lime, peach, mango, passion fruit, lemon, and the limited edition flavors pear and cranberry in the tailgate pack and kiwi and guava in the pool pack. You can find them on Drizzly or at your local convenience or liquor store, or you can visit
High Noon Seltzer?
Spirits. highnoonspirits.com to find some High Noon near you. Wow, what an optical illusion. This shit is trippy.
Wild.
So you're doing a live show with Sass?
Holy shit.
Do you have anything fun, like anything else lined up? You guys gonna
No.
just hang out?
Just gonna Francis recommended a restaurant that we go to.
Nice.
Yeah, so there is a serial killer in Austin.
There is. I just saw a TikTok
Serial
about
killer
it.
in every city.
But he's targeting dudes that are like 30-year-old white guys.
Oh shit.
No.
So Sass is fine.
It's a bad
Yeah,
time for a
me and
stand-up
Sass are both
convention.
good. Yeah, right. For some podcasters at a stand-up convention.
That guy's going to see Sass
Corral
and be like,
buffet for him.
that guy's too old.
Are there more specifics to that?
I think it's been 4 of them so far.
It was just a 30-year-old that they found who was out on Rainy Street. He was last seen on like the most popular, or one of the most popular
Last
streets.
2
out there.
guys have been.
Oh, no.
And then they find him in the drink a
Wow.
month later.
I just went down there. Wonder why he didn't like me.
He thinks you're older.
Must have been something. I feel like not that I could like whip his ass, but maybe I'm like too street smart. I could dial 911 too fast or something.
Also,
You have a hood pass too.
just realized, Francis, you could be the serial killer.
Oh, yeah. Wait, it could be you, Francis.
You were there last.
Right.
Yeah.
How long from Dallas to Austin?
4 hours.
Quick little.
You just said you
Over.
were just in Austin.
It's a 4-hour drive if you don't stop.
Why would you?
Make sure you have enough gas beforehand.
No one even knows you're in town.
Pack snacks and don't have to go to the bathroom.
Is this the first joke you've ever made about a murder?
Wait, Rod, is it a comedy
First one that
festival?
landed.
Yeah.
So are you doing a live show with other live shows? Like,
I don't know. I haven't been
No,
told really.
they'll be at their own place and people get like festival passes, but they'll go
oh,
specifically.
is it South by
to the
Southwest?
Moon Tower.
Oh,
It's like the
that's
third-
also a thing.
It's like the third festival down there.
Was it South by Southwest like last month?
Moon Tower's a big one though.
I went to
That's really
South by
fun.
Southwest, but it was during conference championship week in basketball, so I like
Didn't pay attention. Yeah.
None of it.
Didn't go anywhere.
None of it.
It was all.
I was like, we should go out, do all this fun stuff. I was like, I really want to watch this game.
What even is South by Southwest? What are they doing? They just have concerts at the bars that normally just have concerts anyway?
It's everything. We spoke at it.
It used to be all music.
It's like
didn't it?
music and
Morphed into
technology. I
stuff,
think
yeah.
technology is like a big.
It's like the
part of
Sprite
it.
party at like a bar on Rainy Street where
So-
there would just normally be a regular band.
So what's Moondance?
Moon Tower, just comedy.
Oh.
And they've partnered with Just for Laughs. So now it's like, it was I would argue, the second best after JFL, Just for Laughs in Montreal. It was like the second best comedy festival. And now they've partnered with them.
Who wrote this?
This is our old bio. Everybody's like roasting us for this. We wrote this ourselves. This is our like iTunes bio.
That actually is a good bio.
Yeah.
I think so.
Like, I would
Rudderless is a great one.
I would listen to that shit.
How's it coming along? Teaching them how to be a man.
He's great. He's fucking making tons of cash, fucking pussy, and he's fucking jacked now.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking pussy's jacked.
He takes cold showers and fucking.
Did you mention pussy?
A lot of
Yeah, he's fucking so much.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Writing a podcast bio before you start doing the podcast is tough.
It's true. We've amended ours.
Huh.
It used to be like very, very, very different. Yeah.
I was just about to do one, and then mine got canceled.
Ah.
Yeah.
What got canceled?
Huh? RASSLIN.
Oh, I thought
Didn't
that you
even
were
say
saying
it?
Wait, you didn't have a podcast bio? No shit, no one listened.
Oh no, I did. Remember, we did it on this show. I don't remember what it was. I think we did it on the show.
It's still got to be up there.
But then we were trying to suck dick for 5-star reviews.
We still owe some
yeah,
people some
blowjobs
dick
for
Yeah.
5-star reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenny Jizz.
Then everybody
That'd be a
started
quick
giving
way to do
one.
it.
Is Jenny Jizz?
Yeah.
Jenny
Nobody
Jizz.
wanted the blowjob.
Yeah, Jenny
so.
Jizz. And Mike the cum artist, her husband.
Was there a reason that you didn't spell it WRASSLIN?
There's a song. There's like a song that he's referencing. RASSLIN. That's wrestling.
Yeah, that's the hit.
Is that right?
Yes.
I don't know that song.
What is it like? Yeah, no, man.
This is what he does. He'll look at me like that.
It's a little bit.
Just don't know. I just don't.
Can you find it, TJ?
Just don't know about your relationship with me. I just don't know about us.
Why didn't we get to the bottom of it?
Well, I don't know. We've never really meshed, but we try to mesh, but it's never really happened for us.
You're talking about Ronan Brandon?
That makes me
Brandon
sad.
Francis?
I love Francis.
I really like Brandon.
Do you think we've meshed?
I can't really tell, but it doesn't bother me that much.
I didn't say it bothered me. I just said
I like you, and I'm happy if it's just a one-way street. I can like people and have them not like me back.
I can't. I don't want to do that.
I feel like you're a little bit colder towards Francis.
I'm not
than he is
cold
towards you.
No, I'm warm towards everybody.
Through this show, you've been.
Y'all think I'm cold towards
I
Francis?
think you're intimidated by him.
There could be a little truth to that.
Yeah.
Two alphas.
Why?
Could be a little
You know
truth
when he's
to
going to drop a new word on you.
that. Yeah.
I just asked it. I asked, and then there was a good
You
answer.
think I don't know how to spell wrestling?
That's not what I was implying.
That's exactly what
I was
You were
genuinely.
implying that I didn't know how to spell wrestling.
If you took it that way, that's your own.
Everybody here, did he not imply I
Brandon,
couldn't?
why did you spell it like a dumb poor?
Yeah.
No.
Why
The
did-
question was, why didn't you spell it with the W, much like wrestling is spelled WRESTLING?
That's a different word. That's wrestling.
Yes, but wrestling was a play on wrestling.
Yeah, but wrestling doesn't even have a G at the end. It's a shortened.
That's fine.
Slang word.
I get that. I didn't know that wrestling.
It's wrestling. There's no G.
I didn't know that wasn't spelled WRASSLIN apostrophe.
You think there was like a?
And hold on.
I didn't know about the song.
And you couldn't just assume that I knew that. You had to then put your own values of spelling on it.
I think it was
say,
just
why didn't you do it my way?
I think it was just a
No, that's
question.
not.
Spelling's not values.
It's not
question.
his way. It's the way.
Right. He thought his way was the way, and he didn't.
No, it is the way.
He didn't assume that my way could work.
Well, it is.
Why did you do it your way?
In Francis' defense, there is a way to spell the word.
It has wrestling is fine with an R.
You think there's a lot of people who are looking for a wrestling podcast and they couldn't find wrestling?
I promise you, there weren't a lot of people looking for a wrestling podcast. I found that out
On
quickly.
YouTube, there are.
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
They were looking for wrestling and they
They were looking for the W.
never found you.
So the W is what gave me the L.
Is this not a nod to WCW and Southern
Yes.
style wrestling?
Southern wrestling, yes.
I like that.
What if we?
See, all this is info that I'm taking and I'm enjoying, and I'm glad I asked the
I
question.
feel like the way you asked the question wasn't, you weren't looking for info, you were trying to embarrass me.
That's not true, and I stand on that. And Roan gave a great answer. I didn't know there was a song. I didn't know that there was a
Here it
WCW.
is.
Text saying something about B90X. I said wrestling. I'm going to wrestling.
There was an original this is based on.
Then my phone blew up with a couple alarms. I got bets to make. I got worms to farm. I said wrestling.
There was a song in the 80s.
I'm going to wrestling.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Look where we are now.
Look at us.
A bitch from a worm farm down on the Mississippi. And if you got a problem
Well,
with the way I
I
live,
wasn't-
you can lick my nuts while you suck my dick. R-A-S-S-L-I-N,
Never say that.
That's wrestling.
All right. So that was a cover of the other wrestling song.
That's wrestling.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, that was
I didn't know. I'd never seen that. That was funny.
Yeah.
And
It was a good show.
We're now in a place that I'm glad we are, thanks to me asking a very innocuous question, which for some reason.
He did one of those new words on your ass.
No, I tweeted,
the hell
I
do you
tweeted the
mean
word innocuous like
innocuous?
3 days ago.
Four
Did?
syllables.
Yes.
Is it word of the day on your calendar?
No, but I tweeted it like 3 days ago. I don't
It is a
remember
good
what
word to
I love innocuous.
drop on people. Yeah. An innocuous joke.
Did you take Big Cat as the judge and jury of the show? Did you take my question? Why didn't you guys spell it WRASSLAN?
No, you were genuinely curious, but you also do think you're better than Brandon. Brandon knows that you are better than him.
I think that's another another thing where I don't know why. I don't.
You're not doing it deliberately. It's not malicious.
True or false? You think you're better than me?
It's false. I know you make a lot more money than I do, and I know you're much more successful than me at this job,
Well,
which
for
is
now.
the one place that we can compare each other to. This is what's relevant.
What about a feats of strength?
Why? I
feel
mean,
like I would do okay.
I mean, of course, Francis.
Okay.
Francis would kill you.
Did outlift Stephen Shea that day. Remember when he couldn't even lift 185 off the bar, and I lifted?
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah, but Francis
pathetic.
isn't.
I did it a week later.
That was pathetic.
Yeah, but you needed a week to lift 185. Nobody needs a week to lift 185.
Yeah, incredible growth.
Why did you ever not? Why were you ever not able to
Brandon,
lift?
don't tap in Steven. Steven's your other foe on a different spectrum. Steven's dumber than you, but he thinks he's much smarter than you.
I'm fighting up to go to Francis, and I got to fight down to go to Steven. Okay,
You're
yeah.
putting yourself in a bad spot, brother.
Can't go both ways.
I was going to ask you, Brandon, has enough time passed? Are you allowed to reveal the CEO that you ghost wrote
Speeches for? No, I'd still rather not do it because the last couple of weeks has made me.
In case you quit.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I need to go
I
back.
might need to line that back
I
up.
thought we figured it out. It was a Koch brother.
Uh-uh.
Oh.
No.
Would you have still moved to Chicago if you quit?
No, I would have gotten out.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
He just hung out with us.
Hey guys,
Just did his podcast every day. He's like,
uproot
I
my
quit.
family.
Was it?
No, I think you guys are going to find a way to this was.
We're fine. We're good. He borrowed Tommy one day. It went very well for him.
He did borrow his son.
Yeah.
are we on this still?
Yeah, no, you guys. I was just putting a bow on it. saying,
Did you move on because you're just done with Brandon Walker?
I thought you guys had moved on. You guys were talking about the Koch brothers.
I think you guys are
and-
good. I think guys, this is a growth moment.
Brandon used to write for George Soros. He used to write speeches for George Soros.
Mm-hmm.
You can come clean now.
That's not that far from the truth.
Oh, was it Hill Dog?
I don't know. No, it was. Oh God, no.
I mean, George Soros.
Well, that's true, but I can get away with George Soros because my family doesn't know who that is.
Right.
Family in Mississippi knows who Hillary is.
I hate that bitch.
Right, yes.
So who's throwing around money in the Democratic Party that would need us?
It's not Democrat. It was not political. I wasn't writing political speeches. I was writing CEO speeches for trade conventions.
He was right. He was writing commercials for KFC chicken.
Walton?
When the Colonel says,
I could.
Come on in. That was Brandon's words.
Fortune 500 company in Atlanta.
There's a lot.
Let's not
Coca-Cola?
Brandon.
Yeah, could we not?
I'm usually the first to
Are they
jump
still
on
the
Brandon.
CEO?
Delta's headquartered out of Atlanta.
Oh, but I could probably just write for this CEO now.
John May?
No,
CEO John Deere?
no. That's an Illinois-based company, first of all.
I didn't
know
know.
that?
I
You
thought
know
you
so
could
much.
write speeches from anywhere.
Well, yeah, but this is one that's based in Atlanta.
Would you would you wear the same thing as him and walk behind him to try to get into character?
Good. What? No, I'm not the stunt double.
Method act. Bang.
Oh, I thought you were like, it was like Dave.
No, I'm not the
Dave.
stunt double. No.
Like, how would he say it? That was a great
It'd be
movie.
sick to have a speech
Dave.
written for you.
Yeah.
You just have little notes like.
That's what the news is.
Yeah.
Did you get stressed when they went off speech? If they went
Oh, I
off?
never heard them. I just
You never watched your work?
I would just turn them in.
It's like a director walking out of the premiere of their movie.
Yeah.
How much would you get per speech?
Oh, I was making $100,000 a year doing it.
Wow.
How many speeches?
I don't know. Whenever they needed one.
But like ballpark. Was it like 10 or was it 200?
It was closer to 10 a year. Yeah.
So
Is it Coca-Cola?
No.
Delta.
No. I'm not going to
Is
say.
it the Ku Klux Klan?
No.
All right. Getting closer, though. And warmer.
David Duke.
No, I did that one for free.
Daughters of the Confederacy.
Yeah, so that's what
Brandon's a learned man.
You ever try and write jokes in the speeches? Like, this is gonna crush.
No, I'm not. I was never very good at writing jokes.
Did you write one of us a speech?
I could.
Why don't we do a speech?
Well, I'm not going to do it right now.
You would just have Nick do it.
But I would need time.
Write one of us a speech.
Stella Blue iced coffee room.
Yeah.
I used
Did
to
you
make
write me a
money,
speech?
writing best man speeches.
Really?
Yeah. I've done about 15.
Me and Nick will write you a
You've done best man speeches?
I've done about 15.
I've written a few of those.
It started with a guy I kind of knew, and then it was like word of mouth, and I was meeting with these best men that I don't know in bars. $200. They would tell me about their
shit
brother or friend. It's a good rom-com premise.
Yeah.
But I was writing best man speeches sometimes for guys I didn't know. I did a maid of honor once. Went well. Yeah.
Do you love
That's
hearing
a
from
low
them afterwards? And would they hit
So
you
every
up
once
and
in
be
a
like,
while,
"Thank you"?
they'll send me the videos of how it went, and they were like, dude, it was such a rush. I had one guy.
It's incredible. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I wrote for. I just needed money when I was like in Columbus. I wrote for this one guy, and he like convinced himself like it was one wedding where it was like kind of a mutual friend, so I got to see it happen, and he like went around afterwards like gloating like it was his, and I didn't say anything, but like. So he was
Just kind of what he paid for.
He paid for
It
it.
is what he paid for.
Sign
but
an NDA?
he was like, that was such a rush. I need to start doing that more. I'm like, be a best man more?
You know what's weird?
Yeah.
I've been
Also,
to four,
read someone else's funny words.
Yeah, but I guess it's the same rush.
four weddings in West Virginia, and all the groomsmen had Pokemon jokes.
Yeah, interesting. No,
weird.
Somewhere Ohio. I did a couple Pittsburgh. I've done the most Pittsburgh weddings.
Wow.
Did you have a template?
I did like lead it off a joke about yourself, a self-deprecating, so they could see where it was headed.
Got to do both of those.
Joke like 4 jokes about the groom.
So you
compliment about the wife,
Bride.
and then sappy.
They would pay you $200, and the first joke you would write was about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to loosen it up.
You got to loosen it up. There was a method.
The more you can make fun of yourself, people will fucking love it.
Yeah.
They eat that shit out of the palm of your hand.
Like if you make fun of yourself first, it kind of opens. It allows. Okay, you can laugh at me now. Let's laugh at.
What was the runtime of most of your speeches? Because I'm
a short guy.
I'm a big believer in like people try to do anything over 5 minutes is way too long.
Also, like usually the best men were always very drunk.
Mhm.
You had to account for that. So I always like one time a guy said pause out loud. My boy Alex, I wrote pause and he was like pause, and like I guess people thought like,
So they read these?
They thought it was like a gay joke.
Man, Alex Stevens.
Oh.
Julio gave the best man speech at my wedding.
Did you read
no,
off
I did.
something?
I did that.
I did read off, and
I looked down on that.
So no,
Oh, he read off a page of
Pretty good
paper, not off his phone.
No, I know, but like I think that if you can do it if you can raw dog it, I always respect people who raw dog.
That's so
it's really hard to do.
hard and
'Cause
risky.
There's a lot of, like there's a lot of wasted space if you do it that way. I think the bartender accused me of being too long though.
Oh, whoa.
Ooh.
Fuck that bartender.
It was good speech,
You
but
go
it was a little long.
Did you go before or after
Oh.
the
Why do you say that?
the maid of honor?
After.
I mean, you always kill.
It's the same guy that told my wife she was a little over the top.
I didn't realize my buddy was bartending here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't want to, Kate. I don't want to sound misogynistic, but I've yet to hear a good maid of honor.
I've sat through some pretty rough.
It gets pretty bad.
Have you ever
Those
done a
of
maid
you
of
who
honor?
don't
Yours was
know
good,
me.
Francis.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I thought the maid of honor at his wedding was really good.
Really?
She's
She was
really
funny.
good.
Some that haven't been terrible, but there's also been some memorably terrible ones.
My wedding,
There's
the
been some memorably terrible guys too.
maid of honor like rap battle roasted me. It was awesome.
Oh, that's
That's
sick.
cool.
Sick.
That's awesome.
It was very
I've seen
funny. And then
worse
the groom
groomsmen.
or the best man also wrote a rap. So it was, and they didn't know. It was they both killed. It was fucking hilarious.
That's cool.
Worst best man speeches are worse than any maid of honor speech.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
When they start working the microphone cord and walking around. You're like, here we go.
I got a buddy who we still make fun of his friend's best man speech. Like it was that bad. He was that bad. He just spent the whole time talking about. It was like a friend, one of my best college friends, and his grade school friend did the best man speech, and the whole speech was basically about his friend's parents. Like he's like, yeah, I grew up and like they were kind of like my parents, and it was like this has nothing to do with these two people getting married.
Oh shit!
And then at the end he was like, yeah, and everything I said about them kind of goes for her too. It was like that was it.
Oh damn, that's
brutal.
Yeah, I've heard bridesmaids where I'm like, this is boring, but it's the groomsmen where you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Where
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
that's true.
fuck,
That is
that's
true.
more of that. It's like, whoa.
It's more volatile.
Yeah.
I had a friend try to raw dog his vows. He was like, I'll just make it up when I'm up there.
Hell yes. I respect that.
Oh, I hate
It was bad.
You're hot. And
That was really close to what it was.
I respect that.
When I was on the altar, I did something really romantic. I was pulled out my vows like I didn't know them, and like I had a paper in front of me, and I was like acting that I was reading. It was very from the heart, and then I turned it around and I was just looking at a picture of her.
Oh,
Mario.
That is.
Guys are gonna steal that from you.
Yeah.
People are gonna steal that from you.
I did it first.
It's beautiful.
Tried looking at her, just inspired the words.
KB write your speech?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
No, I wrote my own to give to Kyle to read.
About you.
Yeah, but he didn't show. He just missed the wedding. He just didn't come. So I had to read my own best man speech. I am my own best friend. I'm gonna.
It's true.
Yeah.
Read my
See,
own.
Chet Hanks had that Instagram story today where he's like, just went on a two and a half hour walk or hike by myself, and I had a full conversation with myself the entire time.
He said he misses kicking it with himself.
Yeah. Okay. Just like arguing with yourself.
Has he ever been in here?
No, but they've met him.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
His number, right?
Yeah.
How much did it cost you to
Tried
meet him?
call him. It
Call him
cost
one
me
more time.
$2,500. That was the one expense report that I really had to.
Just went on a hike and talked out loud to myself for 2.5 straight hours. Realest conversation I ever had. Hadn't kicked it with myself like that in a while. Self-talk is everything. This is the way.
I mean, when golfers talk to themselves, they're praised with having the highest mental acuity.
Whoa. Damn.
Is he like on?
When did
some
that happen?
new
Little
shit?
head, big
He's got a new podcast, too. He got Tom Hanks as his first guest.
No
Really?
way. Big
Huge,
gift.
huge
Are you
guest.
serious?
Yeah, huge guest.
You gotta
Has he
work
become
really hard.
inspirational now or something?
Yeah, he is.
He's doing that.
Well, we played the
problematic.
we played the video. He was at a sobriety council, like a big meeting with a bunch of kids around. And he was just swearing the whole time, and they asked him to stop, and he was like, "No, I'll fucking swear all I want."
Inspiring.
Badass.
That's honestly fair.
Makes not drinking cool.
After we met him on Rediscovering, he followed Donnie and Kyle, but not me. And I've been in my own head ever since.
Ouch.
That hurts.
Call him.
That hurts.
Just give him a call.
The number is gone.
Did you just try like
have it.
liking a bunch of pictures to make him notice?
I put him in my Instagram story, and he reposted it. But nothing.
Oh.
High design. I'm nervous to call Chet. I'm doing it.
Oh, no number.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, let it go.
I'll text the number to you.
No, let it go.
I can't handle this in Ray
Let it
Romano
go.
one day.
Ask him about the walk.
This is Forrest Gump's kid.
Go, do it. Call. Give
Ask
me your
him
phone.
about the
Give me your
walk.
phone. Give me your phone. If you don't want to do it, I'll call.
Ask him about alone time.
Big Cat, you do it. You tell him how many followers you have right off the rip, so he knows you're serious.
What if you call and you say you're
Good
him?
call. Good call.
Just
On
talking
every
to him.
platform.
Ask him to follow me.
You from Barstool
hate
too.
this stuff.
Make it serious.
He's probably busy.
Right. Yeah, he's probably.
Talking to himself.
Hey, bro, we know you're alone right now.
Best case
Does
scenario.
he not have a voicemail set up?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Come on. This is the longest. Yo.
Chet, what's up, brother? Oh, he got us! I thought it was a voicemail.
Chet's the man.
Fuck.
I can't believe Chet's got the
Damn
prank
it.
voicemail.
I thought in the back of my head, I was like, there's a prank, but it was just long enough to pause. I want to hear that again.
Wait, please don't.
Wait.
Yes. One more.
Unlock your phone. Unlock your phone. I want to hear that again. That was fun.
5 missed calls.
Dude, that was fucking cool. I want to hear that again. That was so good.
I'm getting the stopwatch out to see how long he waited.
That pause was incredible.
He really got. I was like, oh my god, it's
In the moment, I was like, this is definitely his voicemail. But he paused it just long enough that I went back in. All right. Okay.
I'm starting it as soon as he says, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah.
The end of that word.
Poor
I
Nick.
might get caught again.
I bet it's like 5 seconds.
Yeah, because he's going to pick up the phone like
He
that.
might answer this many calls. He might think it's like an emergency.
It is. He needs to follow Nick. That was, how long was that?
4.05 seconds in
Holy
between.
shit.
That's a patient prank.
Chet Hanks is a legend.
Yeah.
Fuck, he gets everyone. How pissed do you think Tom is?
I need to
I
talk
probably
to my
gets him a
son.
lot.
Yeah.
Well, he seems supportive. He's on the show.
Well, Tom also might do that on his voicemail.
Oh, what if that's just a Hanks?
The way.
Family
All it
tradition.
does it too, yeah.
Psych.
Psych. He got me good. Fuck. I want to call again. I think he might have seen that one. And
Yeah, for sure. It was like half the ring.
He ignored it.
one last call.
I can't, man.
One
I'm
last-
harassing Chet Hanks.
One last
That's a dangerous fucking enemy to have.
One last call.
Text you his number.
No, it needs to be from your.
Why don't you just tweet at him right now and say pick up?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Or like, yeah, Instagram and tweet.
Chet, we're calling you. Pick up.
Chet, you hear me call?
Is he on Twitter?
I don't know.
We got to skedaddle soon to get to this fucking flight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I mean, you got to go do the rundown.
Oh yeah. That's
All right, let's do the wheel.
Yeah.
Let's do this wheel. I'm supposed to do the rundown, but now I got to fly.
Got to get out of here.
I want to get away.
We're going to replace you with Joey.
Reset.
That's the same slice it hit yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. I really wanted it to be wet so we could put Ray Romano on there.
Oh yeah. He would. Yeah.
Just twin boys.
Be down.
I feel like he'd be down. He was a very cool guy.
That's cool.
Very cool guy. Okay, I'm here tomorrow.
I have good
I'm
news
here.
before we leave.
Oh.
I found it.
The 2D Yes, I want to buy it. I want to buy it. Send me the link. Send me the link.
I already bought it.
What?
Yeah.
DJ, I want it too.
I bought it for you.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
You got money.
Holy
No,
shit.
that's Chinese yen.
Oh.
You got
DJ, you're the man. Oh, $35. This is not going to work.
It might take like 6 weeks to come, but
What a present.
I mean, they could send it in a manila envelope. What
What's
do you
that
mean?
size?
Okay.
I'm
one
touched.
size.
One size. Perfect.
170.
Thanks
over
to
84.
whoever
It's like a
sent me
blood
the
pressure.
link on Twitter to find it.
Yeah, you doing your solo yak tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, great. So who's here?
I'm here.
Nick, you're here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, Julio. Thanks, Francis.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
That was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Sorry, Brandon.
No, you guys are good.
We'll talk after.
We'll see.
He's
Some
cathartic.
kind of smoke.
Hug it out. Hug it out.
We'll talk after.
Hug it out.
We'll talk after.
Hug.
Will it be an innocuous hug, Francis? You elitist piece of shit.
You guys
Oh,
got to hug.
Goodness me.
Hug, hug.
I don't hug
Hug.
innocuously.
Hug, 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 hug,
Yeah.
and kiss, and kiss, and kiss,
not
kiss, kiss,
twins.
kiss, kiss.
There we
Oh,
go.
hold it, hold it.
Oh.
Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it, boys?
Oh, that does. Look
That
like it
that felt
nice.
good.
I like that. That felt
Yeah.
good for me.
Yeah. All right.
It's innocuous.
All right, we'll see everyone tomorrow.
The hell's innocuous?
It's the act.
Thank you to Joey Corey for sending me the We Go By link. See you tomorrow.